Hey Aries, welcome to my channel Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for May 2017. Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the likes, subscriptions, views, comments, emails that you guys have been sending over the last month since I've started this channel. Your support has made my day, made all of my days. So I wanted to say a sincere, appreciative thank you from the bottom of my heart. So with that said, this is your general reading for May 2017. In the event that this does or does not resonate with you, you can go ahead and check out the other videos for your sun, moon, and or rising sign, because maybe if this doesn't resonate with you, then those energies are more prevalent this month, or if this does resonate with you, you know, you'll just get more specific insight into the energies that are surrounding you throughout the next few weeks. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards and pull some and see what happens. So if you don't want to watch me shuffle, feel free to fast forward. All right, so here we go. What are the energies surrounding Aries? Energies surrounding Aries for May 2017 in love, home, work, relationships, travel, health. What are the energies surrounding Aries for May 2017? What are the messages for Aries for May 2017? Now remember, these energies could show up as soon as, you know, the last 2 weeks of April. These could follow you in through the first 2 weeks of June. If you haven't already done so, take a look at your April 2017 readings, which I uploaded probably about a month ago at this point. But, you know, those energies could still kind of be fluid and moving around. All right, so Aries. I'm going to do this 3 more times. What are the energies for Aries? Energies for Aries for May 2017. All right, one more time and we should be good. All right, so let's go. All right, so we have here the Ace of Pentacles. What a way to open up. Nice, Aries. Crossing that is the 9 of Pentacles. Temperance in reverse. The World. The Strength card in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles. The Star. The Page of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. And the Lovers card. Very interesting, Aries. Even though we have the Lovers card here, because we have so many Pentacles, we have Swords, we have 0 Cups, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is very much a work reading. Something's happening in the realm of work. All right, so I think that, Aries, you have been waiting. I think that perhaps you have been waiting for... could be a promotion. Because we have the Lovers card here, there's some sort of choice that you're having to make. I don't know if it's staying at a job or leaving, or if it's staying in your current position and or trying to get a promotion. But there's some sort of choice that you're having to make, and right now you're in a period where you're kind of waiting, but you know that the opportunity is there. Like, you can... I have a feeling that you can sense that the opportunity is there, because underneath we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and Queen of Wands is obviously a fire energy, but she's intuitive because she's got that little cat. If you see the black cat on the bottom of the card, but I feel like she's in reverse because there's a period of waiting going on, like waiting for something to come to fruition, or waiting to have more information or to make an informed decision about something. Wands are also fire energy, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So this could very well be the kind of energy that you're embodying, that kind of like, I want to go forward, I want to make these things happen. You know, this is somebody who, I have a feeling, like, Aries are always very fast forward moving as a sign that if you say to an Aries, this is happening in my life, the Aries is going to say, okay, how can we fix it? And so the Aries energy likes to move forward. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is a very forward moving planet, which is why Aries get things done. So this is probably wigging you out right now, Aries, if you're in a period of waiting, because it's like, you know, I don't want to wait. I want things to happen. But I think that the reason why you're waiting is maybe because you're overwhelmed by the amount of choices that you have. And so you're in a period where you're trying to decide, and that's why things aren't necessarily moving as quickly as they usually do for you, because you're in the process of making that decision, and maybe there's so many decisions that it kind of feels overwhelming, and you want to make sure that you choose the right thing. So let's get into the reading. So I think that there has been a new opportunity offered to you in work, in your world of work. I don't know if you, like, this could very well be that someone offers you a new position that gives you more money. This could be you get a new job in a new company, but there's a new opportunity on the table for making money. And here you are as the Nine of Pentacles, and I think that you're about ready to make the decision. I think that there's still something that's holding you back, which is why the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, because the Nine of Pentacles speaks of being happy with the abundance that you have and being strong and fruitful on your own, which I think Aries generally gives that feeling of being comfortable. Like, you give off this air of being comfortable where you are and solid where you are. But I think that there's something that, you know, you're still, like, you're looking around and you're reflecting on all the things that you have, but there's a chapter in your life that's about to come to a close. That's what nines are in the tarot. Now, nines are coming, you know, closings, so that you can create a new beginning. So I think that something old is coming to a close so that something new can be, a new opportunity can be given to you. So like I said, either it's a new job, it's a promotion, it's at a new company, it's an increase in pay. So let's see what's kind of forcing things, like, but you're waiting, like either you're waiting to hear back from someone, or you're waiting for the interview, or there's something's waiting. So I think that perhaps what has caused you to make the decision to move on from the job that you had, or to want a promotion, or to want more than what you currently have. I think that this also speaks to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, wanting more than what you have, not being satisfied. Something's not sitting right. And it's not like a bad thing. It's just, in the past, I think that you felt unbalanced, and I think that you were in this job trying to find some sort of balance. And I think that it was, for lack of a better way of saying it, I feel like you were probably kind of pissed off that no matter how much you tried to achieve a balance, you just couldn't seem to find it. And I think that, you know, Aries are such hard workers that I have a feeling that, like, maybe this is a job that had so much responsibility that it, like, overwhelmed you. You know, you're working late hours, you're waking up early, you're traveling a lot, you're you know, doing a lot of presentations, but it's just you have to be on all the time. And I think that perhaps your personal life suffered. And I think that, you know, it left you feeling unbalanced. It could have even wreaked havoc on your health, that, you know, putting yourself through so much stress, and then you're thinking to yourself, like, is this even worth it? Like, I'm making money and that's good, and I like my job, I guess, but, like, it's throwing me completely off balance. And I think that when your health suffers, or when mentally you're just, I'm going to move the camera so you can see it a little bit better. When you're mentally stressed or physically stressed, it can make you feel like this, the Strength card in reverse. So this feeling of weakness, of not trying to achieve balance. You'll also notice that there's an infinity symbol above the woman's head as she's trying to tame the tiger, or the lion. Sorry, that's not a tiger. That's a totally different animal. But it's almost like you're trying to find balance. You're trying to tame the beast, but it keeps getting overwhelming. And I think that, it ran you down. It was almost like you couldn't take it anymore because it just weighed you down so heavily. And, just physically, mentally, all the ways that work can weigh you down if you're struggling to find some sort of a balance. But I think that the universe stepped in and kind of put this in your lap, was almost like, here's this new opportunity, because the way that you're doing things doesn't work for you, and it's not going to work for you. In fact, it's probably going to kill you if you continue going down this road. And you can be happier. Like, there's a new opportunity that's going to make you way happier than this. So, like, here it is. Take the opportunity. So I think that this is kind of the universe coming in and intervening in order to protect you. Like, you notice that the woman is encircled by, what is this? I don't know, green stuff, tree, holly, branches, things. Yeah, and you'll notice in the corner also you have that lion, tiger, lion. You have that lion from the strength card, so it was almost like the universe is looking out for you and saying, this isn't working for you, and I'm going to give you a way out. So here comes this new promotion, here comes this new job in a new place, here comes this increase in pay. So I think that the universe is coming in to take care of you because they saw that the way things were going wasn't working anymore. And so in your near future, you are going to have balance. You are going to find balance. I think it's interesting in conjunction, that here we have another reference to the Strength card, in that the Two of Pentacles, juggling man, jester, is that what you call him? The Strength card, the woman has the infinity symbol above her head, and in the Two of Pentacles card, you have, he's juggling the Two Pentacles in the infinity symbol. So I think that this is you putting this rocky past behind you, and this is you finding balance, and this is you looking toward the future, because where he lies in the spread, he is looking toward the future, and the World card is looking toward the past, and it's almost like you've paid your dues, so let's intervene here because this isn't working. And I think that, this is saying to you that a sunnier, more balanced, less chaotic day is coming, and that someone will be communicating a new opportunity to you. That's what the twos are. Twos are all about communication. So if you haven't already heard of this promotion, if you just kind of, this is coming, that maybe you want a new opportunity and you feel like a new opportunity is on the horizon, but somebody is about to communicate that opportunity with you. Or this can also be you communicating back and forth, like the person who hires comes back and says, like, oh, we want you for this job, we think that it would be great. It may even give you more money because there are Two Pentacles. So just a different place in your life where you're finally finding balance. There might even be some travel involved because you do have the boats on the sea in the back. But either way, this new opportunity is great, and you should definitely take it because it is going to give you more balance, more mental balance, more physical balance, more, you'll be less stressed. It'll probably give you more money. You might even be communicating with more people. So that, I like that Two of Pentacles there, and I think it's interesting that we started with the Temperance in reverse. So the unbalance that you're feeling is going to right itself once you get out of your current position. So is there a part of you that almost feels like it's fate, that this job kind of landed in your lap and you didn't really have to do much? That's because it did. The World card and the Star card suggest that, in fact, this is something that the universe swooped in and helped you out with because you needed to find balance. The Star card is all about fate. The World card is also all about fate. It's about your world and, whether it's right side up or upside down, and what are the factors that are, making that happen. The fact that the Star card is right side up is great. You'll also notice that she is pouring jugs of water into a stream or a lake. And you'll notice here in the Temperance card, the same thing is happening, that she, or he, rather, the angel is whatchamacallit, pouring water between the two cups. So I think that once again, this is just confirmation between this and the Two of Pentacles that you are going to be achieving balance, and that the universe wasn't going to let you suffer for any longer. And so you are going to be able to separate. Also, I think that you'll notice that the cups, they're pouring the water back and forth between the two cups. There's no differentiation between work and home. So I think that perhaps you thought bringing work home with you was going to make the job easier, when in fact all it did was unbalance you and made you feel weak, which is, which sucks. But I think that you're going to find balance, and you're going to separate work and home, and you're going to, be able to kind of leave work at work. And I mean, even if you have to do work at home, there's still going to be a separation. There's still going to be this ability to like not worry about it 24/7. Like on a Sunday afternoon or on a Saturday, you'll be able to say like, you know what, I can't do that now because I have other priorities and I have a life to attend to. So I think that this is you coming back to balance. This is you coming back to balance. This is you finding your voice again. This is you kind of putting the rocky past behind you. And you'll notice also that the water is super calm. So it's like there may be a period of adjustment where you're still kind of feeling the after effects of the waves, if you notice them behind. But you're going to get to a point where everything's calm again. Everything's focused. It's like a new way of living. And the universe had to swoop in and give you that. So your environment right now is like new offers. I feel like this is a fresh offer for something in the future dealing with work, like I keep saying, because pages are all about messages and new beginnings, new offers, because you notice that the page is offering up the pentacles. So it's almost like, here, take this new job, take this promotion, take this increase in salary. And also pages are about messages. So maybe you're hearing about this through email. Maybe you're exchanging lots of phone calls back and forth with somebody. This could be going on the interview and then getting, a call back saying we'd like you to come in for a second interview because we enjoyed having you here so much. And it's something super grounded. Like it's going to be a little bit slow moving. But I think that that's a better energy than something that happens super quick. So I think that your environment right now is about offers, about messages, about kind of fielding the new opportunity that's coming into your life. And that's super exciting. You'll notice that most of the cards are yellow, so this is very sunny. This is very good. So here is the Seven of Swords. So this is sevens in astrology, the house of, okay, so on the astrological chart, 7 is the house of business partnerships, friends and enemies, marriages, any kind of contractual relationships that you have. So I think that you are going to be receiving an offer, and I think that you are going to be taking it. That's what this would suggest. Because you're walking away with something and you're leaving something else behind. And the way that he's positioned in the spread, he's walking into the future. Might even feel like you feel as though you're getting away with something, like you can't believe that it was that easy. But it's also, this has been something that's been weighing on your mind. You're taking with you what you want and leaving behind what no longer serves you. And you'll notice that like he's walking away from lots of tents. It almost looks like a circus, and walking into something new and unknown. So it's like taking with you what you need in order to make you feel comfortable in this new position that you're going to be in. But also leaving, like I said, leaving behind the stress, leaving behind the anxiety, leaving behind, because swords are all about the mental energy that you exert and the communication that you have with people. So I think that there will be a part of you that's afraid that this is going to be too good to be true. And then there's also a part of you that's like, I get to walk away from this, and that's so great. Because I do think that you will be walking away from the old position and into something new. And on top, in the outcome, we have the Lover's card. So I think that this is kind of the happily ever after in this new position, is that, this is the universe saying like, yes, do it. take the leap into something new. Don't stay behind in something that you're not happy with, because if you do take this new position, you're going to be happy there. And this is a 6. So this is all, so 6s in astrology are all about daily routines. So this is going to, like the way that you live your life day to day, if you take this new position, or if you take this promotion, you take this new job, it's really going to change for the better the life that you're living day to day. So the Lover's card, when it's not a love reading, is all about choices, and it's almost like you're going to feel guided toward this choice, and for good reason, because it's the universe coming in and saying like, okay, enough, we've had enough. So it's interesting also because you'll notice that the Star card is down here. I don't know if you can see my finger. And then the World card is up here. And then the Lover's card is over here. It's almost like in a triangle. So I think that that's, and it's all major arcana cards. You have in this spread alone, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 5 major arcana cards. So I think that this is you coming into a new period of time where something needs to change. And it has to do with work. Like, you can't live the way that you've been living anymore. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 cards to clarify the Lover's card from the Lenormand deck and see what that's about. So far we have the ship. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So the ship is about long distance travel, but it could also be about traveling away from a situation and traveling into something new. It could be that you're getting a position in, like, if you applied for something overseas, like you applied for a new position in another country or in another state. It could be, but there is moving. Like, you're not going to stay in the current position that you're in. Or rather, let me say that there's also a large level of free will. I could be saying all of this and you could be saying like, I'm not ready to move yet. There is an opportunity on the table, but I don't think I'm ready to take it. But I think that, and you know, and then come back in June and we'll do this again. So, you know, if you are presented with this new opportunity, you absolutely don't need to take it. But I think that if you do, it would be a happy change. All right, so I'm going to shuffle a few more times. I usually like for the cards to flip out because it just makes my life easier. Because then I don't have to decide when I want to stop shuffling. All right, so I'm going to do this 3 more times, and then I'm going to pull 2 more cards. I'm going to clarify what that Lover's card is. What's the deal with that Lover's card? What's the messages surrounding that Lover's card? But Aries, I think that this is a great opportunity. You're coming into a really great period of time where you're going to find balance, happiness. You're going to walk away from the things that made you stressed and sad at work, and you're going to walk into something that's peaceful and happy. And it's something that you were meant to do. It could even be that you're changing, careers, because these are big, major arcana cards, you know, that maybe you're deciding, I don't want to be in the corporate world anymore, I want to be a teacher. Or, you know, maybe I don't want to be a teacher anymore, I want to be a writer. Or maybe, you know, that you're kind of jumping ship, so to speak, so that you could have a new life. Yeah. Okay, so we have, and we have the love card on the bottom of that Lenormand deck again. So I think that it is about you taking a large journey, changing the course of your life by, you know, taking this new opportunity. Like I was saying before, it's going to affect your home life in a positive way. So this is, the home card is about being more grounded. I have a feeling that this came up because it's almost like choosing home over, and like choosing your personal life over your work life, like choosing to focus on that more and not being so bogged down by the stresses of work. It could even be that you're having the opportunity to now work from home, as opposed to going into the office every day. Or perhaps it's that you'll be moving house, especially with the ship next to it, that you guys get, Aries could be moving for work. So you're moving homes. And I think that initially there might be some feeling of isolation, because whenever you start something new, it can feel that way, but ultimately it's going to work itself out to be something really positive and happy. Like I said, this could also be a work from home situation, because here this person is in the tower by themselves, and I don't know how many people you're going to invite over to have a work session, which actually could be pretty fun if you think about it. So it could be that you're moving house for the job, having a period of adjustment. That's what I would say that this card represents. It's not a bad card at all. It's just, that period of time when you're settling into things where, you might have some time where you're reflecting on the past, you're reflecting on the old job. You might feel a little isolated. But ultimately you're going to make new friends, you're going to meet new people, you're going to excel at this job. I think that this new opportunity is one worth taking. All right, so we're going to do one more card. I'm going to shuffle the Guardian Angel Tarot cards from Doreen Virtue. I like the messages on these cards. So this is the last card of advice. So I'm going to shuffle these. Then I'm going to let you know what it says on the bottom of the card, and then there's a little book that comes with it, so I'll read the message in the book too. And if more than one card pops out, then more than one card you shall get messages from. All right, so what is the final message for Aries for May 2017? What is the final message for Aries for May? What is the final message for Aries for May 20? Okay, so I'm going to do this 3 more times, unless one pops out. What's the final message for Aries? Okay, what's the final message for Aries? Yep, there it is. Okay. Whoop, there it is. Girl. Celebration. That's the card. Celebration, with very interesting looking angels on it, right? It's a little weird. All right, anyway, so celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. Girl. I know that some of you watching might be men. I joke with my friends all the time. I call even the boys girl. Anyway, so the timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Boom. Boom. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that, Aries? All right, so celebration 17. All right, so the rest of this goes as follows. So now is the time for gratitude and joy. The star you see on this card is the light at the end of the tunnel. Challenges fade away and wonderful new experiences enter your life. Relationships that have been challenging in the past will now be rekindled. Your angels encourage you to feel great optimism and hope. Show confidence in yourself and know that your recent ideas or newfound inspirations are God-sent and will be fruitful. Didn't we talk about the fact that this was the universe intervening? So it's a good time to make long-term plans for the future. Consider this card to be similar to the candles on a birthday cake. Close your eyes, smile, and make a wish. Additional meanings of this card: renewed enthusiasm, spiritual joy, dreams realized, listening to your guidance. Aries, this is amazing. Aries, take that opportunity. Whatever you want, wish right now for it and manifest that energy, because you are powerful manifestors of energy, Aries. You know, a forward-moving sign. So, this energy is probably going to follow you. It could follow you from the end of April all the way into the first 2 weeks of June. So if you haven't already done so, take a look at the April 27 readings for your sign, because that could be also what's happening now. So, and like I said, check out your sun, moon, and or rising sign to see what else is happening in all of this. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I certainly had fun doing this for you. Yeah, I'm so excited for you, Aries. So yeah, with that said, if you have any questions or just, want to share something with me, please feel free to contact me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. And if you want a personal reading, check out my website at intuitivetarotempath.com. I'm going to put all the information in the description box below. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. That's your general reading for May 2017. I'll see you guys in June. Bye.